and welcome. My name is Tom and I'll be leading today's interview. Here at OFP, we are interviewing some of our most successful traders in order to better understand their motivations, strategies, plans, and insights into the world of prop trading. Today, we have with us Raudel. The way that the interview will work is that we will get to know Raudel a little better first. Then, hopefully, we will run through some of his most successful and least successful trades, hoping to see some graphical representation. We'll then aim to give you some more insight into his strategies, his mentality, his processes. And one of the nice things about Raudel is that he has also been one of the students at our OFX, which is our educational side. And so we'll see if this has had any positive impacts and his overall sentiments towards this side of overview. To close, we'll try to understand his inspirations and any advice that he may have for any future traders. But before we start the interview, I'd like to give you an introduction to OFP. OFP is a direct funding, proprietary trading company that aims to give traders access to sources of capital that they would otherwise not be able to get to. The reason is that we here at OFP believe that everyone should have the chance to improve their own life on their own, and that a lack of initial capital should be no reason to not have that opportunity. Unlike other prop firms, OFP aims to differentiate itself within the market by giving greater trader autonomy and by reducing the obstacles to payouts that so often lead to the industry standard of only 2%. Examples of such steps include the allowance of news trading and no verification challenges. And this all leads to a nice payout rate of 34%. The balance between rules and reward all combine to create a fun and fair trading experience for all. I hope you enjoyed the interview and that Raudel teaches you something new. Thank you. So today we have with us Raudel, who has been a member of OFP Group since August 25th. He's been using a $100,000 account and has managed over the past 2 months to achieve returns in the region of about 5%, which is extremely good. Through some of our research into his account, he's managed to achieve this with great risk management and just trading skill. So Raudel, thank you very much for coming. How are you?
Thank you, Thomas. I'm very good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you. Before we get started and involved in the trading side, would you be able to give us a little bit of information about yourself?
Yeah. So I am Cuban, actually living in Uruguay, Montevideo. I'm working as a delivery. I'm also doing trading as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, brilliant. And when did you first get into trading?
So I came with watching videos on YouTube, advertisings. At the beginning, I didn't know absolutely anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was the beginning. I started learning and studying. And I really love it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. And how long ago was that? How many years?
3 years.
Okay, wow, that's pretty good. I mean, learning all that and becoming quite profitable in 3 years is a great achievement. And why did you first join OFP?
Well, actually, I have been looking for prop firms, but I had a really bad experience before with one. So my first point that I have been looking for was the credibility in a company. And I have been follow OFP since a long time ago. That's why. Okay. I honestly don't like the instant funding, but yours is very tentative, and I enjoy it so far.
That's brilliant. That's great to hear. That's what we love to hear. And in terms of your personal lifestyle, so when you're not trading, you said you do delivery as well. What else do you do in your sort of spare time?
Okay, so I spend time with my mom. That's my favorite thing to do. No, I spend time with her, with family. I enjoy her company. I also do exercise on sport.
Great.
I enjoy to do the motorcycle.
That's brilliant. That's great. Well, I mean, that just shows that you can be just, I guess, a normal person and you're becoming profitable in trading at the same time. It doesn't have to take over your lifestyle. So that's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. So, so what I'd like to do now is to have a little bit more of a detailed look into some of your good and bad trades. So, if you'd be able to, could you give us a breakdown of one of your better trades and share your screen for those who are watching?
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be on live right now.
Mhm.
So I have two pairs, four pairs that I always trade,
Mhm.
but I'm not rushed to trade all of them. So today I only trade this one, GBP,
Mhm.
GBPY. Also because I have other two trades open already since yesterday.
Mhm.
So yeah, I opened this trade because yeah, okay, the trends we can see. Oh, oh, something
Mhm.
here. So if we can see is bullish, bullish
Yep.
trend. So yeah, I mark this accumulate.
Mhm.
So I go down to 5 minutes. I wait for a reset at this level. But okay, honestly, I didn't enter here. I enter like almost like around here.
Mhm.
Around here, I enter the trade. So I came back to 1 hour and the stop loss below this zone.
Mhm.
And I take this arrow, I put it here in the middle,
Mhm.
and then this will my take profits, just like that. And yeah, actually, it's running. It's running. It's in live. This is my account.
Mhm.
So yeah, I already moved the. I am in break even already. Break
Sure.
even and waiting.
Mhm. Mhm. Makes sense. I wanted to ask you. You said that you had your stop loss ready, and you entered the trade, I guess, as the price had already started to increase. Why was that? Was there a reason for that, or was that just hesitation on your part?
About to move the
When
stop
you were
loss.
when you were showing us the GBP JPY pairing, you were just showing us a minute ago. You said that you set up the stop loss and that you entered it slightly higher than maybe you'd wanted to.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm going back to trading view. So
Mhm.
I will follow the training H1, H4, and
Mhm.
then go back to 5 minutes. So I have waiting for a confirmation here.
Mhm.
So it was this one, the
Yep.
moving candle. Yeah, and right away I have this move.
Mhm.
So when I enter, it was like when I placed the order.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess it was around here,
Cool.
around. But still, it was a good entry so far. It's moving well. Yeah, that was.
Perfect. Okay. And do you have any other good trades you'd like to show with us?
Well, I have the other trees.
Mhm.
I mean, the other two, the total trees. Yeah, this is my overview account.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's here. I have. So I have gold. It's my favorite pair.
Mhm.
I have seen yesterday. So yeah, I saw these two touches below. I see this very strong, and I open the trade here. So
Mhm.
I have this drawdown. I wasn't in rush, so I let the trade run.
Mhm.
I placed the trade here in this supply zone.
Mhm.
Sorry, yeah, supply zone, and yeah, waiting. Just be
Okay.
patient now. So maybe in 1 hour or two, I always follow the news through. So yeah, we will see how it goes. So far, it's looking good. And the other
Brilliant.
one is just 30. This is the other, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So I will be moving soon to break even. Yeah, these are my three trades.
Perfect. That's lovely. Thank you very much for sharing this. Do you have any bad trades? So or doesn't have to be a bad trade, just something you weren't necessarily happy with. And could you tell us why you weren't happy with that trade?
Well, actually, this one on gold, I love to trade gold. So
Mhm.
the gold trades that make me more happy. And right now, this one, because my risk reward is like 1, 2, 1, 1. So this one is gonna be 1, 3, and I have set a big stop loss, but I risk 0.5%. So yeah, it's okay. So this one so far is my biggest one. It's gonna be my biggest achieve. So I don't know if you can see my screen. So
sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge this time. My take profit. So yeah, this is gonna be, if I hit it, it's gonna be the biggest.
Sure, of course, no problem at all. And when it comes to trading and analysis, do you prefer fundamental analysis or technical analysis?
No, I use both. Both.
Use both. Okay.
Both. Yes.
Sure. And is there a certain reason you like to use both? Is it you don't trust one fully, or you just have come to learn that using both just works for you?
So I always, of course, I always do technical analysis. I try to avoid. Sorry, I try to avoid the news because in gold is you never know. Yeah, I read the news, and whatever the news come, then yeah, I have a strategy for that for the news.
Sure. Well, that's brilliant. Thank you very much for sharing those trades with us, and I'm sure that those watching will have learned something from those. Thank you very much. So once again, Raudel, thank you very much for sharing your screen with us. So what I'd like to do now is a more general, just your approach to trading. So since you started trading, have you adjusted your mentality to it? So do you ever suffer from a fear of missing out, maybe regret, overconfidence when it comes to trading? Anything like that?
Yeah, I have passed through all the process. I remember since the beginning when I was a rookie, I do all kind of mistake. I had the big FOMO. Yeah, I have a lot of problem, and yeah, even when you know that you have it, you continue filing. So yeah.
And what was your process to changing that? How did you go about maybe adjusting your mentality?
Yeah, so at the beginning, you need to know yourself. You need to know yourself but at the same time to be confident and to work on it, to try to get out to that problems and move on. But it's hard. It's hard. It's a long way. It takes a long time. You need to be patient. You need to trust on yourself. And you need to know that this is a long career. It's a long path to go.
That's brilliant. That's great. Looking at your trading history, so you personally, is there, you said that gold's one of your favorite ones. Is there a certain time during the day that you trade most? So is it New York session, London session, something like that?
Yeah, I only trade during London session. Only trade. So it was because before at the beginning I had two jobs. I was delivering and doing security at the same time. So I couldn't trade during the day. So I have to wake up early. I wake up every day at 3:30 a.m. every day for the London market open for me at 4. So yeah, I have to get up earlier every day. Every day I have been like that since 2 years. Yeah, I love London session. It's what I do. I try to avoid the news. Yeah, that's it.
Sure. Thank you very much. And once you've completed a trade, maybe you finished a week, how do you review your trading? So do you use the dashboard, or do you have a journal, maybe an Excel spreadsheet? How do you do it?
Yeah, I do a lot of back testing. I have a software, Forest Texter software. I don't know if you know. Yeah, it's a software. There are many software. So I bought this software and I do every day. I do a lot of back testing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I also have a track record. I have
Mhm.
a shit
Nice.
that
That's
have
perfect.
helped me a lot. That's
Yeah.
helped a lot.
Did you use the back testing and sort of your journal? Did you use that from the very beginning, or is that something you learned to use as you sort of learn more about trading?
No. I started to using like a few months ago. I can say like 4 months ago,
Mhm.
and I use it for different kind of things.
Okay. Okay. Lovely. Well, thank you very much. That's very helpful. So, Raudel, we'll now move on to the sort of closing stages. What are your future plans? So, not necessarily just trading and OFP, but just what do you aspire to be in the future?
Yeah, well, I have like a trader or personal.
In everything. So, even as a trader, where do you see yourself maybe in 10 years? And just in your general life, where do you see yourself again, maybe in 10 years' time?
Yeah, so I'm actually focusing in my progress.
Mhm.
Right now, I'm going up, so I want to continue like that.
Mhm.
I would like to meet more pro traders because, in my case, I have been in the solitude trading uh, knowledge.
Mhm.
So I would like to meet other peoples. I would like to continue learning
Mhm.
and get around about those people.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I will see. We will see, but I would like to get a job
Mhm.
doing trading. This is what I love to do.
Mhm.
I will do every day. I will do all my life.
That's brilliant. I mean, that's great. And of course, I only wish you the best of luck with that kind of stuff. So, next, what would you say to other people about OFP? So, what do you like about it? Anything at all?
Okay, so each company has their rules, so
Mhm.
it depends of the trader. The
Mhm.
trader need to know how they trade, when, because if you choose a company that don't suit with you, it doesn't come. But OFP is I believe it will suit with everybody.
Mhm.
The monthly account is very good.
Mhm.
So because for example, I really don't like the instant money, but with OP I thought like this. So I paid around 645 US dollar for a
Mhm.
100K account. So let's say I make 10% in a month.
Mhm.
With the profit split okay. I make 8%. With the
Mhm.
profit split will be 2,000.
2000. Yeah.
So with that a kind of money, with that amount, you buy a 10K account, instant account with other profit.
Mhm.
With the profit split, you will get half. You will get half
Mhm.
if
Mhm.
you make 10%,
Yeah.
because they have like 50%, maybe 60%. So that's the reason.
Mhm.
And also there is what things. Can I show you my?
Absolutely. Feel free.
I would like to show you my dashboard now. Okay, so this is my dashboard.
Mhm.
So yeah, okay. So this is something that people need to know because I never have seen this before.
Mhm.
Really, the overall available loss. Every company, when you withdraw, when you request the payout,
Mhm.
they reset the account. But with you, my account keeps growing, so I'm allowed to lose all this amount. So
Mhm.
that's very generous,
Mhm.
for say a word. It's something that I really appreciate.
That's great. That's great to hear. We really like that kind of feedback. Thank you very much. And also, what do you think about the OFP features that make us, we try to stand out with? So you said that you don't trade during the news anyway, but what do you think about the fact that we allow you to trade during the news and the lack of verification challenges?
Yeah, so it's like I say, it's a very complete company. It's
Mhm.
very open. you can trade whatever you want. It's a very good broker. It's a good support. I mean, really good. There's only two rules that you have to be aware. The trading days, which is I think you can, if you trade like that, yeah. If not, you can choose another company. But the payout is fantastic. I request the payout, and I was surprised because I get the same day. First time I required through PayPal, and second through Litecoin. Litecoin, and it was great.
That's great. That's brilliant. And do you have any other guidance, sort of for other traders watching this video? Anything at all?
Well, in the support chart, yeah, there are many all kind of things. But yeah, I'm in the Discord where all people say are okay. I mean, Baggio, he's very active. He's very active. He help everybody. He's very kind. He make a great job. Support is very, very good.
That's great. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. So, Raudel, I'd just like to thank you very much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure having you. We here at OFP really appreciate your time, and we really want to wish you the best of luck for the future of your trading, your personal life as well. And we hope that your success continues with us here at OFP. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. And Raudel, have a great day.